Welcome back to The Set. We are continuing on with our NHL preview of the Canadian teams. And Canadian teams, let's talk about the Montreal Canadiens. Gosh, what?
Do we have to?
God.
Yeah, we have to. We got to include them. Grayson Canuckson's a diehard Habs fan. No, we can't dump and change this one. We actually do have to talk about the Canadiens. They get rid of the biggest thing I think that the Canadiens did was when they sent Yaroslav Halak packing and they named Carey Price as their go-to guy. We don't have to talk about the history of goaltending in the city of Montreal, but I just don't know if Carey Price can carry this weight on his shoulders. You and I talk all the time about goalies being different and having that sort of je ne sais quoi. I just don't know if Carey... Look, and it's French. There you go, see? I just don't know if Carey Price has that certain something.
He's putting on a good show if he doesn't.
Well, he's talking a lot.
I think, but you know what? He's got to believe in himself. He's a goalie. I mean, I think it's a joke what Montreal's done to him.
Okay.
I really do. I think.
What do you mean by a joke, though?
I think it's embarrassing in an exhibition game to be booing your goaltender. You're not supporting your goaltender at all. It was the first one they started. The second one, he was a little better. But you know what? I think he's going to be there.
Yeah.
And they stood up and said, this is our number one guy. And the reasons for trading Halak away, there had to be something good.
Yeah.
There had to be something good of what they were selling.
Would you, if you were a Montreal fan, would you be having high hopes for Carey Price?
I would. He's a good goalie. He's proven it throughout his entire career, right? There's a reason why he's in the NHL. No, I'm saying even past, though, not in the NHL, but in the past, right? He could be a top-end goalie. I think there's off-ice, distractions for him in Montreal that I've heard.
Montreal,
you know what I mean?
No.
But there's two ways I see the season going. If he has a bad start at the beginning of the season, oh God, it's going to be bad for the entire
But I don't
team.
think they'll hold him much longer either, though. I mean, their fans have really spoken. In Montreal, they listen to their fans a little bit.
Just a little.
You get rid of a young guy like that and bring in who?
Montreal, though, I still think they're going to be, as much as I don't like.
Yeah.
It's not Montreal I don't like. It's playing against the Canadians when I was in midgets and junior. I just, you wanted to kill them.
We have to talk a little Canucks now. Time to switch gears to the Cupless Canucks. Yeah. If this has ever been the year for the Canucks to take the cup, I mean, is this not the year? The stage is set in Vancouver. What else do they need?
Well, Mike Gillis has done a really good job, and it's true. I mean, there's not a lot. This has to be their year. Yeah. This is that deciding. What a great job, though, he did getting the Sedin kids back. I thought that was going to be the tough signing of the year, and it was a little tough, but he got him back, and the goaltending is strong. I don't think he was great last year. I think he's going to be great this year.
Well, Ryan Kessler, he's probably going to continue on.
I think it's just the big players having to step up this year, like Luongo, right? He's got to have a better year. He will if that C's not on his chest, right? Then the Sundin twins, they got to have years just like they did last year to make them, go far in the playoffs. So
Kessler, great
Raymond, if he can step up again, he was a big part of that team last year too. So
and even if Roberto Luongo, I think the difference is, I mean, we heard last year too, he dealt with a lot. Carrying the team through the Olympics at that kind of game. There was so much pressure there. Now, with Corey Schneider there, it's like he can, if he does need to step back a couple games and, regain that mental focus, I think he's going to have the opportunity to do that.
That's a good point. The Olympics did take a lot out of them. I mean, that was probably I think TV ratings was the best ever in the history.
Ever.
For that final game, and that had to, I don't care what anybody says about NHL players, but that means a lot. That final game, USA-Canada. Yay. You know what? He doesn't need to see on his thing, though. I'm glad that's going to be gone.
Well, we all seem to agree that maybe that
C
unstitching coming loose on that.
I thought it was funnier than hell when I heard it. Who puts a C? Can you go over and talk to the referee over at the box?
I mean, you see it in college hockey. You guys can wear caps as an assistants, but in the NHL,
it's unheard of, but you know what? Trendsetter.
All right, well, Canucks, it sounds like we all agree. You guys might have a real good chance. It's about time. It's been 40 years. All right, well, we have to take another break, but stay tuned. We'll be back with your Edmonton Oilers. Stay tuned.